Good morning. This is Nancy Saucy with Four Winds Quilting, and we're going to go over last minute Christmas gifts with you guys today. Just because we're like 10 days out from Christmas, and I always know there's a few stocking stuffers, a few little things, a friend, a quilting neighbor, somebody that you still are thinking about. So that's what we want to do today. So we're just going to go over some fun stuff we put out, you guys. As you know, puzzles continue to be hot. We cannot keep these in the store. And most people like our 500 piece. We get a few 300 and we get very few 1,000 pieces in. So these are the 500s, which are the most popular if you guys are into puzzles. And they're fun, they're cute, and they can be made time and time again, and quilters love them. So anyway, throwing this one out. We also have a mug, a Christmas mug with Christmas fat quarters in it. And that one is cute. That one can be sent. I believe we have boxes for that. So very fun one. The red and white coasters are so charming. Those have been really popular this year too. We have sold a lot, and I think this may be our last one. We also have our wooden coasters. Let me set this one up, Amy. They have a design on them, is what they do, and they have a little bag to keep them in. So they can be preserved and not be running around loose around the house, stay in a end table or something. But anyway, those are really cute and useful. We love those. Over here, you guys, this is a fun little organizer. We did this class a little while back, and this is the pattern and the metal frame for it. Everything you need is in here. And I use mine at home. It's right next to my sewing machine, and I love it. It's very functional, and so that's always a plus, always a plus. Over here, you guys, we still have some fun little gifts. These we designed for quilters gifts. They're a little gossamer bag, and they have mini charms, a scissor, best press. It's got binding and the background and a pattern in it. And so everything is complete. We did not put the backing in on these because we could keep the price point a little lower, and we thought that might be a good thing in this inflation era. There's a similar one. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, this is one with a charm pack in it. And this one has scissors, the sashing, the background, and then again, a pattern. So those are really fun and good gifts, you guys, for quilters. The people that we've given those to, we know that they like them. And so we just did up more last week because we had sold out of what we had. And there's all different styles and different patterns with them. They are mostly the same with what they have inside, but see, one has two charms, excuse me, and one has a single charm. So depending on the pattern, you can look at what you like. So those are there. And those make great stocking stuffers. Back up here in front, we're going to start over here with the spaghetti threads. These are 12 weight threads, you guys, and we use these a lot in our handwork. But they are so saturated in color, and you do not have to, of course, split the threads. They are a single thread. They are color fast, and they are just a joy to work with. You can use them in your machine. You just have to use probably a 18, 20 size needle, something larger. And of course, maybe don't use the cutting mechanism on your machine. Cut it with a pair of scissors is our only recommendation when you're using that thick of a thread. We do have still fun little pin cushions from our friend Teresa Kirby, who the proceeds go to the Yellowstone Valley Animal Shelter. And each one of them is different. Every year she does different ones. So we still have a few left if that is something that you guys are interested in. They are cute, they're adorable, and again, functional. We also have Aurifil thread bundles. These are 2 left over from our Aurifil thread of the year, and we did that for 12 months. We had a few months early on where someone wasn't in, and so when they jumped in later, but now we have no extras. So except for these 2 left. So they're really fun. They're a good price, $40.99 for 3 spools of Aurifil thread. And we also have needles. We have Karen Buckley scissors. If you guys are not familiar with these scissors, they are the best. They're micro serrated. We use them in our wool club is how I got started with them. I think I've had mine for 8, maybe 9 years. They are awesome scissors, and mine are still sharp. There's no question that they're good. And they, of course, keep fabric. They're great for cutting fabrics, any kind of small jobs. But I adore mine for handwork and for my wool work. So, and we have those in like 4 different sizes. We used to have a pink pair because we're a pink store, but I don't know that, it looks to me like we might be out of the pink ones, but we have the other 3 sizes. Of course, on the needles, as we machine, piece, and quilt, we need needles. So those are just a good basic, and they are very economical. Our rotary cutters, you guys, our splashes, our favorite one. There's no way to get this one wrong or to get it backwards, lose anything, any parts, because of how they have designed this one. This is what we have changed all of our store cutting rotary cutters into, is the splash one. So we think those are wonderful, you know, and it never hurts to have 2 rotary cutters in case one ever gets misplaced. And we like that one. And then of course we have the rotary cutter blades. This one is a single pack. I think
two pack.
Single pack, but we have them in doubles. We have them in 5, and then we have them from a different brand. We're a packet of 10, and they come out to about $4 a piece. So that's really good price. But anyway, those are things that quilters always will need. So it's always good to be thinking ahead for that one. Over here we've got a couple of our kits. Which one just came in? I think it's this one.
Yes.
Crossweave just came in, you guys, and it's from Moda, and it is everything you need to make that sample. Not the backing, but the pattern and all the fabric for the front, and they do such a great job on their boxed kits. And so we think that that's a great handy gift. Here's another one from Emma with the little houses and the sayings in the houses. We think that one's really charming, and it would just be fun. You know, we're supposed to go below 0 next week, so sometimes I'm just thinking a kit's a good thing. It's a really good thing. We have one other thing here. It's called Puzzle and a Game, and it's all in one little box. And so this one we just think is a fun gift. I probably should have taken it out of this bag, you guys, so you could take a little closer look. I'll do that now. But you can decorate the suitcase with markers, with crayons. There's a puzzle, and there's a game included. So if you have a younger quilter, this would be an awesome gift. So fun. And then the puzzle size is pretty good sized, so super easy to put together, and it's just fun. Yep, 100 piece. So that one's a good for a young quilter. Then the other thing I guess you guys were talking about is our Christmas fabric is all 25% off. Our Christmas kits are all 25% off. And so any kit of a quilt we have hanging up on the wall will be 25% off. So that will go through next week. I know we've got some below 0 weather coming next week. So you guys are free to put your orders in online, and then you can pay at the store. If you're from outside the area, you can order online, and since that order form has all your contact info, we can do the discount, then call you and get your credit card. So if that is something that helps, that works really good for us, if it works good for you. And I think that's maybe about it, Amy. We are busy cutting our kits for Calico. That's the Lori Holt's newest sew along that starts in January. I've put some pictures on our Facebook page if you guys want to see how charming that one looks. It's whimsical, it's vintage looking, it is so cool. It's just so cool. And so we don't know exactly when that starts. I think the date is maybe more towards mid to end of January, but we will have everything ready. We are actually only doing 12 kits. We have 10 spoken for. We have 2 left. So speak up, and we have the ability to make more. We just don't want them sitting around if there isn't a massive amount of interest. So that's what we're going to do. Anyway, I think that's it for today, you guys. Have an awesome week, and we will talk to you next week.